Hey there, Raz here. Today we'll be looking at the third video on functions for IGCSE, which is inverse functions. Oh, and GCSE as well. So, um, let's have a look. What is an inverse function? It is essentially the reverse. So, if we have a function, say x plus 4, first thing we do is write y equals instead of f of x. Yeah, you saw in video 1, they mean the same thing. And then what we do is swap x and y around. So wherever you see y, you write x. Wherever you see an x, you write y. And then we make y the subject. So in this case, y equals x minus 4. That is the answer. That is the inverse function, which we write like that. Yeah. So if you think about it, it is, if I do a journey from home to work, the reverse journey from work back to home is my inverse. So once I get to my destination, I turn around. So all of my left turns have become right, all my right turns have become left, and my directions have reversed. So that's essentially what we've done here. By swapping the x and y around, it just makes it easier for us to have a set routine to find the inverse. Yes, so the inverse is the reverse journey of the original function. If you think what I just said is waffle, which there's a high chance, hopefully it will make sense once we've done a few examples. So let me stop waffling and get on with it. So I've got quite a few examples to use here. So let's go with this. We can see it says find the inverse of f. So let me chuck that out the way. So we have fx equals 4 over x minus 3. First step, we write y equals. Then we swap the x and y's around. And now we make y the subject, which is going to be a bit harder here. So we need to multiply this up, expand the brackets, and then move the minus 3x to the other side. Finally divide by x. And we've got an answer. So the inverse is 3x plus 4 over x. Yeah. If of the same question, it doesn't ask us to, but we made G the subject, this just puts pressure on our rearranging skills. So we're going to write y equals x minus 2 over x. Then we need to swap x and y around. Now we need to make y the subject. So I'm going to multiply the y up. Bring this y over here. What do I do now to isolate the y? Excellent. We factorize. And then finally, we get y equals minus 2 over x minus 1. And that is the inverse function. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do another one. Let's do that one there. So we want to, in this one, we have fx equals x minus 6/2. So we put y equals, we swap x and y around. Now we make y the subject. And that is the inverse. Yeah. So we're going to end this video with a couple of hard questions. Just ducked one a second ago. And that would be that one there. So if we have, what's good about this is we start having all the maths coming together. So we want to find the inverse of this. So we put y equals, and we then swap it around. So the only way to do this is to complete the square. So we need to complete the square on this bit. Yeah, if you're not sure how to do that, check out my complete the square video. So we're going to take the factor out. This becomes y minus 1 squared minus 1 squared. We times it all by 5 and plus 7. So we've got 5y minus 1 squared minus 5 plus 7. And that is all equal to x. So now I can make y the subject. So we have, we're going to minus 2. We have to divide by 5. We can square root. And then we add the 1. And that is the inverse. Yeah, I hope that was clear because obviously I was a bit short of space. Do one more of them. Hopefully this is a different example. Yeah. So, well, no, it wasn't. So, no, I hope that made sense. See you soon.